What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video with
Cloudy Babe.
You already know.
Paloma.
Go follow her on Instagram. Yeah, we're doing a video for you guys. We just did a video on her channel, so if y'all want to go watch that, go watch that on her channel. I'm gonna leave all her stuff linked down below so you guys can follow her and go show her some love. You already know. I asked you guys on Instagram to send us friendship at bullshit.
I was like, is it
I'm like, is it?
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I asked you guys to send me friendship advice and topics, so we're gonna be going through those and just answering some of those. So if you guys are ready, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below if you guys are new.
Obviously.
You already know.
Gotta keep it lit.
Alright, let's see what people said. Let's start with, I guess, how we met, so that way people know, because I don't think we've ever said that. I don't think I've ever said it. So we met, I think like a year ago now, huh?
Definitely, because before 420.
Yeah, 420 was the first time. It's funny because I was looking at her pictures and I was like, damn, that was the first time we like actually hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering like, when was the first time we actually hung out? It was 420 and we had hella fun.
We met though at your work.
Yeah, so we met at my job. Sorry, we met at my old job. I was a bud tender, and you were.
I was working as a what are they called?
I know, what are they called?
Brand ambassador.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I was a brand
we hella
ambassador.
blinked out for a minute.
That was my whole ass job for like a year. For Cushy Punch at the time. If you don't know, that's an edible company in California. So I was working a demo at her shop. And I had been watching her videos for like a while, like since before she added Trippy to her channel, when it was just her channel.
Damn, that's crazy.
I remember. And then, cause you popped up on like a related video for like Life Being Dusty. Then I started watching you, whatever. So then, and Train had watched you too, because like I've had your videos playing in the background when I've been with Train.
So
and so like, yeah, she's seen you guys before.
That's hella funny.
And so it's hella funny. Anyways. So then when I walked into her dispensary to do my demo, my other brand ambassador wasn't there. She had all the shit. So I had to go and just like start the demo without her. And I didn't know who the fuck to go up to because they were hella busy. And I seen her face and like I obviously recognized it from seeing her on YouTube. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go up to her. And then I went up to her and I like hella interrupted her fucking sale. And I was like, yo, I'm here for a demo.
Yeah, and I seen her shirt. Yeah, and I was like, oh, you're a Cushy Punch. But it's funny though, because when she walked in, I feel like we locked eyes. Like we both. That's
why I like went up to
looked at each other and she smiled, and I was like, oh hey, you know. And I seen her shirt, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, let me go tell my manager. So that's basically how we met, and then. Did you have me on Instagram, or I mean on Snapchat already?
No, because you were leaving, and then I was like, hey, hold up before you leave. 1, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah.
2, can I give you a Cushy Punch? And then you were like, yeah, give me your Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
And then we traded snaps. But I didn't have you on IG yet, because I didn't know you had an IG.
I don't think I had. Honestly, I got into Instagram hella late, yeah.
And then I looked you up, like, right after that I followed you, and then we followed each other on Instagram. And then we're like, okay, we both in this, like, video shit.
Yeah, and I didn't know that, like, she was a cannabis influencer, too.
Yeah.
And
I'm not just gonna be like, oh hey, you know, check out my Instagram.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
she didn't say none of that, but it was funny though. The reason why we really started talking too was because you hit me up after I left, remember? And you were like, hey, like, what'd you say? Like, I think I gave you.
I had eaten half of a Cushy Punch before work. So I had 2 Cushy Punches in my pocket, 1 full one and 1 empty one, because I always have a full one to hook up with the bud tenders, because I always try to give them something. So I had given her one, but I didn't know if I had given her the half-eaten one or the fully eaten one, or the full one.
Yeah, and then she was like, I don't know if I gave you one, and I checked, and it was the half one. So I was like, oh yeah, it is the half one. And she was like, my bad. And she was like, I think she was like, I'll give you another one or something like that. And it was hella funny because that was the first time we talked. And then 420, I think.
It was because So Loud hit you up.
Yeah, So Loud hit us
and
up.
So Loud was staying with me.
Yeah, so it was crazy how that happened too.
Together,
yeah.
So Loud, and then she hit you guys up. So then we made a whole squad, and then you guys had Mr. THC.
Yeah.
And then Eric Con, we met up with him.
Yeah, and then it was just all good. Like, everyone was just together after that.
That was a really dope 420.
Yeah, that was fun. But that was the first time we actually ever hung out. And I think, like, everyone clicked. That was the first time we ever hung out with So Loud too. Yeah. Her girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was our first time hanging out with everybody, actually. So
yeah, that was all.
And it was so much fun. Yeah, we had hella fun. So that's basically how we met. And then
we started smoking.
Just started.
Cause I worked at Connected, and you guys would want to smoke that weed.
There you go. So I would hit her up, and I would be like, "Can you get me some?" Cause she had a discount. And then we would get some good ass weed. So yeah, and then we would smoke together. Like I wouldn't just copy it. We would smoke together. Obviously. And so then we became hella good friends. Yeah, so now we just smoke on the regular. Because she lives hella, like, we live pretty close in comparison to that's like, true. Other people. Especially like the people you work with. And like, we be saying it's hard to find stoner girlfriends who can keep up with us. That's true. She can keep up. It's very hard. So it's fun smoking with her and Trippy because we always like, who's ready for the next dab, the next blunt, the next joint. I'll telephone you that. Everything. What's an easy way to let a friend go for good? It depends on the context, but like how would you how would you break up with a friend basically? Like that's probably a better way. I feel like communication and honesty is just like the best policy. Like just tell them what's up, like why you're upset or why you can't be in this friendship anymore, whether it's a toxic friendship or it's just like not good for you. I feel like it's best to just communicate that in a very gentle and nice way. Have you ever like broken up with a friendship? I mean, how do you say that? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever had to say something like that, like I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Yeah, same. I think whenever I stop being friends with people, I kind of just cut them off. Exactly. I feel like, I just stopped talking to them, like, and then I think they get the point, like, oh shit. Stop. But yeah, I just cut them off. Like, I don't even say, like, I probably should, but I don't. Would you date a guy if he had past experiences with your friend? Well, I date girls, but if it were a girl who had past experiences with a friend, I feel like that would just like make me like insecure. I don't know. Like I feel like I would be jealous about that person because I'm a little crazy sometimes. Yeah. So like I feel like it would just make like unnecessary tension where there didn't need to be tension. That's true. I don't think I would do that because I think it would mess up my friendship with that person. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's true. I agree. I feel like it would make me feel like that, and I don't know. I'm hella like girl code kind of thing, so I wouldn't even talk to anybody, like even give them the time of day, you know, if they were with my friend, especially if I knew that they were like fucking and shit. Like, no, I'm not gonna talk to you. Like, what do you? No. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Yeah, like when you put it in that perspective, like if my friend had already told me, like like you know, like, I wouldn't even give them time of day. Exactly. Yeah, like what the hell? No, I'm not about to do that. And even if they weren't like serious either, I just wouldn't. Like that's just not. There's so many other people. Like, why do you have to be with someone that was with your friend? You know, like that's kind of weird. Someone made you choose. Would you choose your friend over your long-term boyfriend or girlfriend? Oh, so I guess like your partner doesn't like your best friend. You know, and you have to choose. Who would you choose? And even like in the relationship you're in now, because we're in serious relationships, so I feel like if it was my partner making me choose, I would pick the friend just because I don't want someone to make me choose like that. Like don't control me like that. Yeah. But if it's like the other way around where it's a friend saying they don't want me to date a partner, I feel like I would pick my partner because I'm like,
unless like they had a valid reason for them to not like my partner, then it's different. But like, you know, I don't know, it's hard. It's
I
hard.
know, yeah, I'm trying to think of it too.
Depends on the context.
So if someone told me that if I had to choose, who would I choose? So just, and I'm talking about a relationship now, then I think it would depend on, yeah, the reasons to why they don't want me to be either friends with this person or for me to be with this person. I would take their like whatever they have to say into consideration for sure, but like I feel like no one knows you, like the relationship you have, especially with like your best friend or your boyfriend. So like you can't even compare that, I think, you know, like no one should be making you choose. And if someone's making you choose, then I don't think you should be with that person. Or I don't think, yeah, you should be friends with that person, because that's controlling, and they might make it like seem, you know, like people are, what is that word when people make you feel bad, or like they make you think you're wrong for being friends with this person, when, you know, I don't know what that word is, but yeah, that's toxic, and it's just
the
not
only
a healthy
time I
relationship.
understand is if the friend is trying to get you out of a toxic relationship and you're like not listening, like, you know, those girls,
that's why like I'm trying to think,
because sometimes like I'll tell my friend to stop being with a guy because he cheats on her constantly and breaks her heart over and over and over again. And so then it's like, but I'm not gonna make them choose me or them, you know, but I'll support them no matter what.
My mom says this, like, she's like, le gustan la mala vida, you know, like they like that life, you know, like, and they'll just keep looking for it, and there's nothing we can do but be there when they get their heart broken. I've been there, and it sucks to see that, but there's people out there that are just, don't listen. Advice on distancing yourself from people you're mad cool with for personal growth. I think a way to start distancing yourself is just, if that's someone you talk to every day, just don't talk to them every day. Like, start with that. Whatever you're doing every day with this person or the most, just stop doing that.
And then if they ask what's up, like, just explain to them like you're trying to grow and you just
don't have time for either like what they're trying to do, or, you know, it's kind of hard because, you know, you can't help the memories, and like you obviously have love for that person, you know, but you got to realize that like sometimes they're just not good to keep around, you know, like sometimes they just hold you back and just need to get away. Or you can just like distance yourself and then see how you feel. If you feel like, yeah, I am better off without this person, you'll realize that, you know. And if not, and if they're your real friends, like, you know, they'll still be there.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you confront issues with each other without fighting? You have roommates, so I think that's like a little bit.
Yeah, I have roommates who are friends. It's like kind of hard. I'm a pretty passive aggressive person. We have like a group text, so like I just try to like say things in the group text, like suggestions, so that like I'm not like, you know, imposing on anyone. But
do you feel like you say things like indirectly, like you're not saying it to that person, you just kind of putting it out there for everyone?
But like, I don't know, I feel like we don't really like,
it's not like
argued
a confrontation.
Like once or twice, but like it's not like that, you know. I'm trying to think of like other situations. Like I feel like the most important thing is being calm and like thinking about your wording and your tone. Yeah. Because like that can come. Because like sometimes I'll say something in the message and it'll come off like super the wrong way because I said it over text and like I'm not saying it in person. So like I feel like just like make sure you're working on like the wording you're using and like just
I think it is a lot about the wording, because whenever I read things, I feel like I'm that person that takes things the wrong way, like, and I get super offended. Like I take things personal, so like when you could like say something, I take it to the heart and I get hurt, and I'm like, I don't think I would get mad though, but for me it's like I just get emotional. So it's hard for me to confront people because I feel like I just start crying, and then it's just like, what the hell is going on, you know?
Yeah.
And then it just becomes like a different thing. So I feel like that's a little bit harder for me to confront.
Yeah. No, it is for me too. Like, I'm sensitive too.
Yeah, I'm just like I can't. Whenever I start talking about my feelings, my voice starts to crack. And I'm like, all right, I gotta stop. I can't do this.
I've like noticed that, like the few times like, tears have come out around us is when you talk about your feelings. And
yeah,
it's like instantly, like
it's always.
just,
or
like,
even like if I hear about other people, like if you're telling me something about you, and I just start crying. I'm just
that happens to me too.
I hate it.
My heart will like, I'll get it like the back of my throat will like clench up, you know?
Yeah.
When like people are telling me a sad story.
Yeah, for me, like with my brothers and sisters, like when I just get super emotional. So
yeah,
it's hard for me to do that. Let me see. How to deal with toxic family.
Oh, I'm the queen of that one.
Toxic family. Honestly, that one's hard for me too because it's just
an ongoing struggle.
It is a struggle, yeah, because
you are around them.
Yeah, and you like love this person, but they're toxic, you know, and you try to distance yourself, but
at the end of the day, they're family.
Yeah,
like,
you can't distance yourself
from
so
family,
much. Yeah,
as much as you can from other people.
I feel like some people say no matter what, like even if they're family and they're toxic, like it's like, have you ever seen that meme, like it's okay for you to walk away? Like people are saying like even if it's family, like, and they're toxic, but I'm all about family. So for me, I'm just try to help this person instead of walking away. Especially with family, it's easier for me to leave a toxic friend. Like for me, I'm just like, fuck that, I'm not gonna deal with it.
Same.
But with my family, I'm just like, fuck, I gotta help you. Like I don't want you to be like this, you know? So that puts me like right in the middle. I think it's like hard because you want to deal with it, but you don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I choose to not deal with it. I distance myself, and then my mom gets really mad at me for distancing myself, but every time I'm around my mom, it's very negative, so that's why I have to distance myself. And sometimes you just have to do what's better for your mental health. Like I literally had to move 8 hours away so that I could you know, get away. But I do think it's important to keep in contact with your family. And but definitely if they're not good for your mental health, try and distance yourself as much as you can.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good question.
Yeah.
Toxic family. I'm thinking about breaking up with my boyfriend, but I don't even know how to begin. I don't know.
Wait, was the question how to break up?
They said I'm thinking about breaking up with my boyfriend, but I don't even know how to begin.
Oh, how to begin. Okay. I feel like I've said this like 10 times, but just like communication, like.
But like, how do you like start that? How do you bring that up?
Like I would just bring up how I'm feeling and like what's making me feel this way, whether it's like I've just been really busy and I don't have time for a relationship, or whether it's like this relationship isn't good for me. Whatever the topic is, I think you should just like slowly bring it up, and then I feel like that'll eventually turn into a conversation that will lead to you being able to break up with them. But it's all about starting that initial conversation, and it's very hard to discuss things like that, and like you don't want to hurt anybody, but at the end of the day you have to live your life and be true to yourself. So
and especially like if this is a long-term boyfriend that you're talking about, it's probably harder for you because you guys have been through a lot. But if you're unhappy, I think you should just tell the person. And I like to go off reactions. Like I'm hella big on that, and I like to see how you react to things. So if I sit there and express my feelings to you and I tell you what hurts me and you're just like okay, or like just clearly don't care, that's when you know, like just walk away, you know, like just let it go, and if it's meant to be, it'll be, you know. But I don't think you should force things, and just start with communicating. Like that's probably the best thing you can do is just communicate and then see where things go. Alright, I think that's good. That was a pretty long video. Thank you to everyone that asked us questions. If you guys want a part 2, we'll do a part 2. Just leave some questions down below in this video. I did tell you guys that if you guys comment down below, I would give you guys a shout out. So I'm going to be giving my first shout out to Catherine. She said, hell yeah, haven't even watched it yet, but I know I'm going to use this recipe. Thank you. You're a real one. Thank you for having your notifications on, and thank you for commenting on every video. You're a real one. You already know, if you guys want to be shouted out, all you have to do is comment, subscribe, have your notifications on. Go follow her. I'll leave her YouTube, her Instagram, her TikTok. You know, she be going off. Make sure you guys go follow her. Go show her some love.
Thanks,
and
y'all.
we'll see you guys in the next one.
We love y'all.